Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Leon Fulford here. Um, I'm going to talk about some things about that's I think is really important for people to understand on about what a person is passionate about. And I think this is really important that people discover their passion in life about their career and about their hobbies and just whether it's career or hobby, um, what makes them happy to get up and get going every day. I think a lot of things what I see on a daily basis about passion and about what makes people passionate um, is what's important is discovering their passion. And sometimes for a person, it takes a while for them to discover their passion in life um, due to certain circumstances that have happened in the past few years that I've got off track, but I do have a passion for something else different than what I'm doing now as far as a career and a job. Um, but the way I look at it, and the way a lot of other employers look at it, a job is a job because you have to do whatever it takes to survive. You also have to um, do whatever it takes to keep from perishing. It's the best way to put it. Uh, Or put it this way, according to the WWE wrestler Triple H, he says that you have to learn to adapt or you perish. And what he means by that, and what I take away from that, or this is the way I interpret what he's saying, is that you have to be able to do whatever kind of job that is necessary to keep bills and keep rent paid and keep gas in the car and those types of things that you got to do. But I want to go past the idea of just getting by and just surviving. What I want to talk about is passion. And due to my circumstance, like I was saying, that my passion has been put on hold for right now, and that's why that I'm working the kind of job that I'm doing right now as far as my primary job. But I have a secondary job where I sell things on eBay and other selling sites, and that's the thing that I'm passionate about more than my primary type job. Um, that job in itself is not a very productive type job right now. Like when you're working in sales and stuff, such as internet sales, the only time you're going to make any money is you're not paid by the hour to sell. Um, Now I know some places that sell things, they pay their employees by the hour. They pay them like $8 an hour to, or $8.25 an hour to sell a product. Um, Say, for example, if you're working in the Walmart jewelry department or the shoes department, um, well, maybe not the shoes department, but the Walmart electronics department, um, your job is to sell things. And the same thing happens at H.H. Gregg. Um, but when you're working as an internet salesperson like I am doing, what I'm passionate about on my secondary job is that I only make money if something sells, and there's gaps in between working extremely hard on a set of things to list, and then I don't see any kind of profit out of it until, a week later. Like I'll sell one thing or two things a week later, or sometimes sell something right in the middle of the week after the thing's been on Craigslist or eBay or Amazon for 3 days. And that's because I may work. That's because people don't get to see it, I guess. What I'm saying is I don't get paid by the hour is what I'm trying to say. The primary passion that I have for a job that I really enjoyed going to every day is working for heating and cooling companies, and such as like when I worked at All Seasons Heating and Air Conditioning over off of Kirkwood, West Kirkwood, just up the road from Kleindorfer's Hardware. I was really passionate about my work, and I really enjoyed that job. But due to the economy at the time, and then due to the circumstances that were going on with the economy, and I just ended up getting laid off, and it really saddens me that it happened that way. But that's what happens sometimes when you work in construction, or you work at a company that they only get paid by other companies that are needing heating and cooling work done, such as when we completed the job at IU, that was taken care of. Then there really wasn't a whole lot of serious projects that needed help with, as far as my assistance is concerned. They just didn't need me as far as my assistances, because they had all the other crew people that were full-time, that they had been working there for years, and so a lot of times they'll get rid of the people that have only been working there for a few weeks, just so that they don't have to end up paying unemployment, because you have to work at a certain place for a certain while, or a certain place for a certain time, to end up drawing unemployment if you get laid off. So it was kind of a bad deal right there. But I think that eventually I'll get back into what I am passionate about. And what I see every day when I go to work is I see a lot of people that are very disgruntled. They're very frustrated. They're very angry whenever I go to work, and that's because people just have not really discovered their passion. A lot of people are not really doing enough with their life to make themselves better employable, so that when they do come across a good paying job that they would possibly become passionate about, maybe that job might end up giving them an opportunity to go to college on a full scholarship, where the company actually pays them to go to school for even more advancements into the type of job that they're doing. Maybe the company thinks that they ought to move up within the company. And if they don't have a GED, and if they're not working towards a standard, which is a GED or high school diploma, the company really can't do a whole lot to help them. You can only help someone who wants to be helped. And you have to get up every day and make it an opportunity. Well, let's not make it an opportunity. You do have an opportunity every day to do something productive and do something that is going to help build your future. There are some videos I commonly watch from time to time, and I'll click on them every chance I get, that talk about your future, your how to create a better future for yourself, and what kinds of things that people need to do if they want to become rich, and what the difference in between the rich people and the poor people. That's one of the videos I wanted to share a while back, and that's what I'm going to do eventually, is share that video. And that way you can understand the difference between a rich person and a poor person is not based off their income necessarily. It is based off their mentality and based off the things that they're doing in a daily basis. A very rich person will end up, doing a lot of things during the day that is productive, educate themselves, such as like Warren Buffett, for example, reads a lot. So the more knowledge he gains, the better his income can be. Things like that. Just keep that in mind, that reading is important. I really do believe that reading is important. I believe that the more you read, the more you study, the better equipped that you will be for the whatever job that you may come across, whoever you may deal with in life, and understand how other people are in this world, and understand why they act the way that they act. That's just some things I could throw out there. But I'm going to get off here and finish eating and start some things for this new day, and get things rolling in the right direction. Because I got a lot of projects and things to do, and to get things done. That's what's important, is to do a whole lot more doing instead of a whole lot more talking, I guess. That's the way to put it. So I'm going to thank you guys on Facebook for your time and listening to what I have to say. And until next time, signing off.